watching out for you. This is Storm Team 8.
Well, right now for the season, about 36 inches worth of snow here in the Grand Rapids area. But after this event, we're going to certainly break past 40, especially from Grand Rapids to areas to the north, where that's where the most substantial snow is going to fall. Right now, Storm Track Live radar, it's made its way right to US 131 and points to the west. And you can see those deeper shades of blue. That's where we're seeing at least moderate to light snow at the present time. In and around the Grand Rapids area, well, roads are becoming slippery. It doesn't matter if you're heading north, south, or west. That is the case. A little bit lighter to the east of town. Let's head to the northwest. Muskegon, you first saw the snow develop earlier this morning. It becomes a little bit lighter up around the Hart and the Shelby area. Let's drop southward, and you can see pretty good snow right around the Howland location, Fenville, M89 right to Allegan. And it's Allegan over to Hastings area. I think we're going to see a mix develop this afternoon, which will likely cut down on snow mounts just a little bit. You can see that mix right around the Bangor area and also around Benton Harbor, Decatur, Lawton, Paw Paw, right up to the Kalamazoo location. Now here's a broader view of the radar I wanted to show you, and look at all the moisture off to the south and west. Chicago for much of the day has been dealing with some freezing rain out there, and as I broaden the radar even more, you can see how far south and west that precipitation continues right through Missouri, Illinois, and it's aimed basically right towards southwest lower Michigan. Let's take a look at a full view of this if we could. I want to go back to the Michigan scene just for a moment here and kind of point something out. Within the looping mode, you can kind of make out what's happening. Very slow movement to the east. It is very gradually shifting to the east, but most of this is actually heading to the north. And notice if you follow this area of the heaviest moisture, well, that would place it kind of west and northwest of Grand Rapids, and that's why we think those locations will receive the heaviest of the snow. Temperatures right now, right around 30 in Grand Rapids, 32 Kalamazoo, where that mix is currently happening, 34 Sturgis and also Ionia, but most locations at or below the freeze mark at the present time. You know, that wind is out of the south and east. It's going to pick up a little bit, probably around 10 to 15 miles an hour. We head into the late afternoon period into early evening hours. Of course, with that wind out there, it's pushing those feel-like readings down into the 20s, so a little bit of a chill out there. 24-hour forecast at 6 o'clock. You can see the snow out there around I-96, and again, a mixture. This model brings up the mixture a little bit farther to the north, but as we head into the evening hours, that's when I expect the heaviest of the snow to occur, and that mix gradually shifting and moving out of the viewing area. The last locations to receive it right around I-69, Battle Creek, right down in the Coldwater area. For the rest of the night, it's just going to be plain old snow, certainly by around 10 o'clock and thereafter. By 6 o'clock in the morning, still some light precipitation, but all roads, for the most part, will be quite slippery with that heavy, wet, high water content snow. Although pre-treated roads with temperatures where they're expected to be, that those treating agents certainly will work quite well. But when you have a 4 to 8 to even above that snowfall, you're going to have some travel issues for tomorrow morning for sure. By noon, 28 degrees and partly cloudy skies starting to break out after that. So we'll finish out Friday on a very nice note. Here's a look at what we can expect in the 8-day forecast, and we'll break it out for you. Snow intensifies from north-northwest actually to south-south and east throughout this afternoon. Mix at times south of Grand Rapids, again right around that Allegan to Hastings line and to the south, and the heaviest snow rates likely this evening, about 1 inch an hour at times. It moves out early Friday morning and very slippery roads. If you're around I-96, expect around 4 to 8 inches, and north and northeast of Grand Rapids, we're certainly looking at even higher amounts. Of course, we'll update you on those amounts tomorrow morning with more team coverage. Full 8-day forecast. You want to talk about a perfect winter day to take advantage of all this fresh snow. I'd say Saturday, one of the nicest of the season.
Ooh, nice.
I would say
like
so.
That endorsement.
Yeah, check out the latest radar trends as always. WoodTV.com. Of course, more team coverage tonight coming up at 5 and 6 with Kyle Bill.
Our newscast will end at 1. We'll be back on at 4. App will continue to keep you covered.
You know it.
All right. Thank you so much, Matt.